Hello. The video you're about to watch is not going to have captions because for some reason I couldn't convert it over to my phone to use the captions app. I don't know what happened. We're not worrying about it. We're just moving on. Welcome to day 48.
Hello, it is day 48, 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions. Thank you so much for watching. We had some turmoil in our house this morning. I'm going to post a picture of what happened. Yeah, so our dear baby Uncorn, my 7-year-old's favorite toy in the entire world, his name is Uncorn because she couldn't pronounce unicorn when she got it when she was 2, has been defiled by our dog. Peanut, the golden retriever, has finally sunk her teeth into her nemesis, Uncorn, and taken an eye. So now we're going to see if I can fix it. I ordered some eyes from Amazon. I got high hopes, but we'll see. It is very cold here today. I don't know why it feels so cold, but it does. All right, let's get to work. Let's see what our question is. I also realized behind me when I was looking for something yesterday that I have a whole book of questions that if I get bored of these, I'm going to go just grab those, or get bored of ChatGPT, I'm going to grab those and add some in there. All right. If you could switch lives with a movie character for one day, who would it be? Switch lives with a movie character. So I'm going to assume by switching lives that I have the same set of skills, but also the same expectations. So, or instead of skills, maybe say resources. So if I was going to switch for a day, I don't know. One day is not a lot. Just one day, what could I accomplish in one day? A movie character. Cher Horowitz. But I don't know what she'd be like now. But we're saying we're going back to the 90s and we're trading places with Cher Horowitz and just sort of living her life. Yeah, that's what I would want to do. I'd love to use the closet. This is me throwing my millennial flag up high. But look at her closet. That's the thing dreams are made of. So that's who my person would be. Just being able to scroll through her closet, pick different clothes. She's beautiful. She lives in Southern California, which is great weather right now. It's cold and dreary in Ohio. That's the dream. That's all I don't want a lot. I don't need a lot. Just one day share. Go shopping. Just sort of have. She's in high school, so my expectations are low. I don't have to accomplish a lot. So today's gonna be a fun day. I don't really feel like getting into it, so I just asked for ChatGPT for a fun question, and it gave me a question I've already answered. If you could instantly become an expert in any fun or unusual hobby, what would it be and why? An expert in any fun or unusual hobby. I think so. I don't feel like fun and unusual are necessarily like the same thing, because the hobby that I would like to become an expert in is sewing and being able to make clothing or really make anything with fabric. I love watching Project Runway and seeing the things that they're creating, and I think that's so fun. And it translates not just into the standard textiles of clothing, but also when they do those challenges where it's using anything but clothing. That's the hobby that I think. Not to mention, it would be so useful to be able to just make my own clothing, or repurpose clothing that we have into new clothing as opposed to buying. It would just be a lot of fun. I wish that I could do that. So that's my number one. That's what I want to be an expert in, the fun hobby. I don't know if it counts as fun or unusual, but that's it. I would also think it would be cool to be an expert Rubik's Cube person. That's more unusual, less, I don't know what I would do with that. It's not a useful of a hobby, but I would like to be someone who can solve a Rubik's Cube. So I just bought one because Elise Myers on TikTok did a little mini tutorial, and I'm going to see if I can actually solve a Rubik's Cube with that. All right. I'm trying to keep these under 5 minutes. Today is day 48. 100 days, 100 videos, 200 questions. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow.